When Madonna said with Jay Shetty, she did not talk about her fame, success or legacy. Rather, she talked about something much deeper, about her inner journey. And as I listened, every single part of mine screamed in excitement because what she discovered through her decades of spiritual practices is the same truth given in the timeless wisdom of India, especially in Bhagavad Gita. She didn't talk in a religious way or in a rituals way, rather in a deeply human way. Today I would like to show you the parallels of both, how Madonna's spiritual journey transformed her life and how the same spiritual truths are given in Bhagavad Gita thousands and thousands of years, because it is the manual of human life, how to live a fulfilled, successful, happy, content human life. Number 1 lesson: nothing is random. Understand the pattern of life. Madonna said that her spiritual practices helped her to realize that in our life nothing happens randomly. Every experience has potential to push us towards our higher self. When something bad happens in our life, it is not a chaos. Rather, it is a shift, a redirection, and a call for growth. Every event has a lesson. Every struggle strengthens a part of us, and every loss awakens a deeper insight within us. She learns this spiritual wisdom through her years of practice of Kabbalah, and it is the same truth explained by Bhagavad Gita for thousands of years, that life's events are not meant to pull you down, rather to push it out from your comfort zone and towards your higher self. Lesson number 2: importance of an inner life. Why worldly success alone is not sufficient. Madonna said that whenever the world becomes loud, noisy, confusing, she goes inward. You can have everything: fame, beauty, admiration, success, money, but you will still feel empty. You must pause and go inward to meet your real self. She said that her spiritual practices helped her from losing herself. And it is the same truth. Again and again, Bhagavad Gita is saying for thousands of years that if you don't anchor yourself inwardly, then you lose yourself in the waves of the world. Lesson number 3: coming out from victim mentality. Madonna openly spoke about her pains, losing her mother as a child, struggling in New York to establish herself. But she said something very profound. The moment we stop asking life why these are all happening to me, but rather ask, what is the lesson that life is trying to teach me? Then we shift ourselves from the victim mentality to the growth mentality. The victim mentality freezes us, but the growth mentality frees us. And this is the same timeless wisdom the Bhagavad Gita is trying to teach us, that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Lesson number 4: becoming mother as an awakening call. Madonna said when she realized she is pregnant, suddenly her illusion broke. She realized what she has to offer to this coming child except material things. Motherhood is one of the biggest ego breaker, because you can understand that you are no longer the center. Suddenly loves become bigger than your personal desires. This is the same lesson Bhagavad Gita teaches, that real growth happens when your selfish desires are no longer the goal of your life. Lesson number 5: we don't own our talents. Madonna said something so profound. In her words, I don't own my talents. I simply manage it. When somebody is trying to own their talent, then fear increases, pressure increases, insecurity increases. But the moment we realize that these talents are not my own, we have been given, and we are supposed to use them in service to others, in connection with our divine spiritual source, then inspiration flows. Creativity becomes an offering, and life becomes full of joy and surprises. This is the same timeless wisdom found in Bhagavad Gita, that we are here to serve others in connection with our spiritual source by the gifts we have been given by the same spiritual source. And that helps us to always remain in the mood of gratitude. Lesson number 6, compassion and forgiveness. Madonna said her spiritual practices helped her to forgive those people even though they hurt her. Because spiritual practices teach us that we are saved by our own pain. When we understand people's story, forgiveness becomes easier. This is the same teachings given by Bhagavad Gita. Compassion, forgiveness is not agreeing with what people did to us. Rather, it is releasing the hatred, the anger which we are carrying for years, so that we can become free from those negative energy and allow ourselves to imbibe more positivity in our life and do the same with others. Lesson number 7, purpose of our life. Madonna said that many times she was misunderstood, misrepresented, and criticized, but she still could keep going because through her spiritual practices she could understand the purpose of her life. This is the same teachings given by Bhagavad Gita. You have a purpose in this life, and no matter how much you try to love others, how much you try to serve others, there will be always someone who will misunderstood you, who will criticize you, judge you. But if you stick to your spiritual practices, it will give you enough strength to keep going and fulfill the mission for what you are here. Lesson number 8, the universal message. Whether it is Kabbalah or teachings of Bhagavad Gita or any other spiritual path, the message is the same. Nothing happens in our life randomly. Our pain can help us to grow. Our talent is not our own. It is coming through us. Compassion brings peace. Forgiveness makes us free. Madonna's story is not a celebrity story. It is a universal human story. The moment we stop asking why this is happening to me and start asking what can I learn from this, then our life will become a great experience. If this video has given you even a slightest inspiration to start your spiritual journey so that you can realize your unique contribution to the world, please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care.